Good morning and welcome to another yoga session. It's a little cool, a little rainy. It's very much Tacoma Puget Sound area. And November is traditionally one of the coldest and wettest months, believe it or not, here. So stay warm, take care of yourselves. If when you're viewing this, all the restrictions are in place to help deal with the pandemic, please follow them. It's not going to be forever. And we really need to take care of ourselves and each other. So let's come to a comfortable seated position and take some time to just make any little small movements you like, letting the muscles relax, letting yourself settle in without collapsing. Keep engaging some of your core muscles. Keep yourself comfortably erect without being rigid. Try to align yourself, but in a comfortable way. Spread your fingers and toes. That helps the body to relax. Relax your jaw. Close your eyes. Draw the awareness in and find the flow of the breath. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. If your mind is still rushing around, think silently to yourself. When you breathe in, think breathing in stills the mind. As you exhale, breathing out calms the body. Breathe in, still mind. Breathe out, calm body. Still mind, calm body. Still, calm. Let's stay with the flow of the breath. Feel the expansion of the inhales, the movement to center of the exhale. And then slowly and gently let your eyes begin to open. And now as you inhale, draw the shoulders up. As you exhale, let your shoulders roll back and down. Gently, shoulders forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Let your breath find its natural speed as you do this. Take the whole inhale for the shoulders up, the whole exhale for the shoulders down. One more time. And bring everything back to center. Once again, return to that flow of the breath. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. And bring the arms down by the sides. And try to just let the breath have its own natural rate. And let the inhale start. And take the entire inhale to let one arm gently sweep up. Take the entire exhale for the arm to sweep down. And in the natural pause between inhale and exhale, just stop. Next inhale, let it start. The opposite arm flow up. Then the exhale, flow down. Back to the first side, take the entire inhale. Pause. Take the entire exhale. Pause. And the second side for the last time. Now we're going to add to this a little. Let the arm flow up with the inhale. And as you exhale, gently turn the head as the arm flows all the way down. Then the other arm, head comes to center as it flows up. And let the head turn as it moves down. One more time on each side. And when you're finished, let everything return to center. And now let an inhale start and let both arms flow up. And when your exhale starts, bend the elbows, let them move back slightly like you're pulling down a bar, like a weight. Inhale up. 2 more times like that. Use the entire length of your breath. I try to set it like a normal or not normal, but average pace. But move as fast or slow as your breath. And then release. Roll the shoulders a couple of times in one direction. Roll them back the other. Make sure you're sitting comfortably erect. Interlock the hands over the heart. And then gently press your palms out as you exhale. Let the shoulder blades move apart. As you inhale, draw the hands to the chest, wrap the arms around, let the shoulder blades move together. Move at your pace. Honor the little pauses between the inhales and exhales. Today we're really focusing on moving with the breath. The breath sets the pace. Good. Then release after that one. Make sure you move away from the back of the chair. Give yourself a lot of room. Hands gently on your knees. As you exhale, like a basketball is coming towards your belly, draw back and let your back round gently, but don't push into any pain. The inhale, lengthen the front of the body. Let the low back concave gently. If you're experiencing any back issues, really monitor how much movement you can do without creating pain. But stop short of pain. Stop at the place where it starts to become uncomfortable. Just for today, just for now, if you're experiencing something going on with your back. You don't want to overcompress your vertebrae discs in any way. Last cycle of that gentle rolling of the back. Then bring everything back to center. Now move from below the navel. Let your head just float so the nose stays above the center of your chest. Try not to pull your whole body with your head. And as you exhale, take the whole exhale to gently twist any amount to one side. As you inhale after the pause, back to center. As you exhale, as you inhale. Honor those pauses. If you find this is painful for any part of your back, move less, but you may also try making sure that you're sitting upright, because if you try to twist with your back collapsed, that can exacerbate anything that's going on. Last time to each side. And back to center. Good. Interlock the hands, turn the palms out. As you inhale, reach up any amount and release the hands and just lengthen your spine. If it's scrunching your neck, bend the elbows, but lengthen your spine. Each inhale, let your spine lengthen. Each exhale, maintain that length. Breathe fully and deeply. Just another breath or two. And then release. Roll the shoulders a little bit. Both directions. And back to the center. Extend your right leg. Draw the toes to the nose. As you exhale, keeping the abdominals strong, come down just a quarter of the way you think you can go. Let the inhale start and come back up. Now the real trick, what we're working at, is moving as slow as your breath. So coming a quarter of the way with a full exhale is going to feel very strange. Then coming back up. And now come a couple of times, half the distance you think you can come, taking the whole exhale, coming up, all the way up, whole inhale. One more time. And now come, what you feel is 3/4 of the way down. Whole exhale, whole inhale. And now only if it's comfortable for your back, come as far as you think you can, but don't push into pain. Come back up all the way. Once more. And then release. Take a moment before we change sides to lengthen your spine. If you like, you can even bring your arms up, but wide elbows, and just stretch your spine 2 or 3 breaths. Then release. And extend the other leg. Toes to the nose, and gently 1/4 of the way. Whole exhale, whole inhale coming up. Whole exhale. Whole inhale. then halfway, then 3/4 of the way twice. And then all the way as far as you can without pain, 2 times. And when you've finished, release. Bring everything back to center. Take a moment to find the flow of your breath again. And then let's take a moment. We need to find a strap of some kind that doesn't stretch a lot, but is not like really hard. So let's go ahead and pause the video if you need. Get a strap. You want it to be about the length of your extended arms. What I use, had a friend of mine who cut up a whole bunch of this stretchy flannel type stuff because it doesn't need to be seamed, but you can use the belt off of a rope or something like that. But like one of the really low resistance stretch bands is probably not really good because you're going to be using this to add some additional resistance to your work, but not huge. So let's begin by taking your strap, and you're going to make it so it's about this distance. And you can unfurl it and make it longer if your shoulders are really stiff. But we're just going to start out by exhaling and coming down to the crown of your head. Inhaling, coming back up. Once again to about the crown of your head, then back up. One more time. And then come down. And the majority of people are probably going to want to lengthen the strap a bit. So go ahead and unfold it. And what you're going to do is bring it up, and now you're going to try and touch almost the back of your head 3 times. Try not to tense your neck. We have a tendency to try to use the neck, even if it's the shoulders that are stiff. After 3 times, release. And the majority of people are going to want to let it go a little bit longer. Bring it up, and if you can, try to touch the back of your head. Now, if that's too easy, slide your hands in. And then release. Roll the shoulders both ways a few times when you're done. Good. And release. Now extend one leg and bring the strap down just below the toes on what we call the ball point of the foot. Now, if you have arthritis difficulties, it helps to take and put the strap in the palm of your hand wrap it around once, and then come around your wrist, or anything where the strap is catching on itself, so you don't have to squeeze really tight. You can do the same thing on the other side. Strap, just make sure the strap's catching on itself. And come down, bring the strap, ball points, and as you exhale, draw back any amount, keeping the knee as straight as you can. As you inhale, come forward just a little. Whoops, and that'll happen. Exhale, come back. Inhale, come forward just a little. So what you're doing is you're adding traction by pulling on the strap slightly. So about the third time, come back and stay for a few breaths. And then release. Change to the other side. Strap around the ball points. And put on additional traction by drawing the body back. And then releasing as you inhale. Moving in and out gently with each breath. And then drawing back and staying. And then release. Change to the other side. Draw back, feel a good stretch, and now try to keep that stretch and without the strap moving down, because we're going to move the trunk of the body down. So as you come down, bend your elbows out, but keep the same stretch on, and you'll notice the farther you come, the more intense the stretch will be. Don't push into pain. But come as far as you comfortably can and stay for a few breaths. And then on an inhale, after 2 or 3 breaths, release and come up. And shake that leg out. So draw back, draw the elbows, bend them. Come down to where you're getting a good stretch. And stay for 2 or 3 breaths. And when you've held 2 or 3 breaths, release and come up. And shake that leg out. And then let's set the strap aside for the moment. And shake out your hands and your arms. Let your weight shift side to side so you're kind of massaging the sacrum. Now, for some people, if you have sacral problems, that might not be appropriate. But if it feels good to just gently shift your hips, that's a nice thing to do when you've been sitting. And then bring everything back to center and let your eyes close. Follow the flow of the breath. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pause. And think to yourself, breathing in stills the mind. Breathing out calms the body. Breathe in, still mind. Breathe out, calm body. Still mind, calm body. Still, calm. Then just sit with the breath. And very slowly and gently Let your eyes open and very gently curl your fingers in, curl your toes. Take the whole inhale to spread the fingers and toes apart. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, spread. And then put bigger movements in. Any amount, just very gently. Anything, small movements, small twists. And bring everything back to center. So thank you very much for joining, and we'll see you again later.